Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. Is there ever any better way to voice your displeasure or ire than to make a mockery of a product, a parody, and even worse, well, release it on the same day that the main AAA product is coming out? Naturally, I'm talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows because, hey, the game's not out yet and we're not finished dunking on Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed Shadows. But over here at that Park Place, a new little parody of Assassin's Creed Shadows came out called Yasuke Simulator. Hilarious, over-the-top Ubisoft trolling, and they have the stones to release it on the same day. Amidst months of controversy over historical inaccuracies and cultural missteps, landmines in the rice fields, but whatever. Indie developer, History Accurate Developers, I'm pretty sure they came out of nowhere with this one, has announced Yasuke Simulator. I saw the trailer for this, and my goodness, this is going to be fantastic. Can you imagine if this game sells more copies or it's more popular on Steam, has a higher player base than Assassin's Creed Shadows? That is definitely a point and laugh moment. More than likely, it has the chance to, because I think probably the price point is low. Let's see if the article talks about it. Parody game, Yasuke Simulator is a parody game set to launch on Steam on March 20th. I mean, Ubisoft still has the opportunity to delay the game yet again and completely and totally tank their stock. The exact same day Assassin's Creed Shadows is set to release. In the developer's name, if the developer's name and the coinciding release date weren't enough of a giveaway, Yasuke Simulator is a direct jab. Yes, we know that. If you had blinders on, you would know that. Stevie Wonder knows that. The growing list of complaints surrounding historical turning controversies into comedy. There's another game out there that did the same thing. I believe there's a demo that hasn't come out yet or has been working on for quite some time, many, many years, got $100,000, right? Y'all correct me in the comments section. EM8, something like that. I don't know. Released on Steam, it's free. Yasuke Simulator captures the look and feel of Assassin's Creed Shadows, despite the lower poly character models. This is funny. Absolutely entertaining. What do we got? Closely enough to potentially make Ubisoft legal team sweat. I mean, not necessarily. Can you really patent an individual in samurai armor, regardless of whether or not they belong in it? That's your decision. The lighting, environments, and costumes are all designed to mimic Ubisoft's visuals, just with a satirical twist. From the trailer and screenshots, it's clear Yasuke Simulator takes the most outrageous complaints about Shadows and cranks them up to an absurd level. Where can we find this trailer? I want to check it out. Let's take a look at this. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh my goodness, there's a car. They have a car in the game. This is too much. Yasuke Simulator. Is it too much or maybe just not enough? Please wish list now. Holy. Wait, what was that? Okay. There's going to be guns in Yasuke Simulator, a big old car, a motorcycle you get to drive around, and oh dear. Oh dear, stop Asian hate. This is fantastic. Are you going to play it? Other tongue-in-cheek elements include dodging massive swinging Daruma dolls, I probably said that wrong, and encountering oversized props, highlighting complaints about the architectural inconsistency seen in Shadows. In one screenshot, fences and torii gates, tower absurdly. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? I graduated high school, and I know how to read. I love to read, but apparently pronunciation is definitely not my strong suit. In one screenshot, fences and torii gates tower absurdly over Yasuke, referencing the backlash over Ubisoft's scale issues in their initial trailers. Is there going to be a dog that doesn't want to have anything to do with Yasuke? That would be fantastic. Direct response to backlash. Yasuke Simulator isn't just making fun of the obvious issues, it's also taking aim at the more nuanced criticisms. Oh, do tell. Ubisoft has been under fire for its portrayal of Yasuke, with many arguing over whether the real historical figure was ever officially recognized as a samurai. That was one of the main arguments that came out, going back and forth, the Wikipedia page being edited, the author of the page and the so-called historian being debunked as a charlatan and a fraud. But hey, that's a decision you make for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, Ubisoft recently scrubbed the word samurai from the Japanese Steam page. Now, why on earth would they go and do such a thing like that? Widespread frustration over the destruction mechanics showcase. Ah, yes, that's the latest. That is something I would call a non-traversy, because people being upset, looking for something to be upset in Assassin's Creed Shadows, because you can destroy the shrines. Now, if there was a case that you could never destroy anything in like that in other Assassin's Creed games, I would say you had a leg to stand on with that argument. But according to numerous videos and responses, it's something that is not new. We have to remember that, ladies and gentlemen. If it's something that is done in other games of the same franchise, then I wouldn't see it as a problem in the current franchise. I understand 100% the ire towards Ubisoft, the distaste for one thing or another, not putting a Japanese protagonist male in their, well, feudal Japanese Assassin's Creed game. That is justified, in my opinion. The criticism of, well, destructible environments, if the other games had it, why wouldn't this one? Many, many more, I already said justifiable, we're going to say it again. Many more of those complaints hold weight. They hold water. It's a hill to die on. However, be careful with what argument you bring. If it's already in the other games, let it be in this one. Don't just hate to hate. Find your criticisms, find them justified, and move on, and I'm done rambling. Ubisoft's worst nightmare. Honestly, I see this as a fun little jab, something people are going to buy, play for 10, 20 minutes, stream it more than likely, because that's what we do. But as far as being a thorn in Ubisoft's side, their worst nightmare, I don't see it. Their own PR team and advertising, well, the game itself has more likely chance of being their worst nightmare. I still believe that the normies, the fans, the massive fans of Assassin's Creed franchise are going to buy and play this game. It will be far more telling once the release date comes, once March 20th comes out, and we see the final product. We try to get to see how many people are playing, but more than likely most people will be playing it on PlayStation, so we won't get to see those numbers. If the game sells 1 million, 2 million, 3 million copies, they will be sure to announce it. Well, 1 million, not likely. If they break 3 million, well, if they break 1 million in the first 24 hours, they will definitely announce it. But within the first week, I'm sure they wanted to hit 3, 4, 5 million copies. If it does that, I'm sure they'll be screaming it from the rafters at how much of a success it's going to be. It would be nice if we had a Steam database for Xbox console as well as PlayStation console. Something that the players, well, something that the content creators can sit there and point and laugh or point and celebrate. We'll see what this game does. I don't think it's going to be too much of a thorn in Ubisoft's side, but I'm sure it'll be loads of fun, especially for the price point. But let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all those nifty little things us YouTubers beg you to do. And I hope to see you on the next one.